Hello YouTube, it is GoFansive and finally it's here. Grid 2, the game I was waiting for so long, and finally I got my hands on it. And instead of giving you like this super edited first impression review type deal video, I'm gonna just play the game with you just a little and give you my opinion about a few things. So as you can see right here, I have pretty much played the campaign quite a bit. I'm in season 3 right now and already got 1.5 million fans. That's what you get in this game instead of money, which is okay. Let's talk about the story. Well, story in a racing game, right? But it's actually quite interesting because the story of this game is that you help this guy called Callahan to create a new racing series called the WSR, which is supposed to become popular in the racing world, and you help him with it by winning all these races and convincing racing clubs to take part in it, which is quite interesting, but that's kinda it. It's not really that complex or detailed in itself. Talking about the game itself, I really like it, despite the fact many people are very upset with how the game is compared to its predecessor Grid, because it is a little bit more arcade, to be completely honest. And as you can see right here, there's no cockpit view anymore. It's all just outside view or some sort of hood view, which many people don't like. And also the drift mode is a little bit different. You don't do combos anymore, you just do one drift, get your points for it, unless you crash and you get nothing, like I just did. I'm still kinda getting used to it. That was kinda decent. I'm still getting used to it, it's not that easy. And I think the AI is really good. Some people have been arguing about that it's too hard to complete the game, the AI is too aggressive, and I agree to a certain degree, if you know what I'm saying, because I think aggressive AI makes the game a little bit harder, which is, I want to say, I want it to be harder. I don't want it to be too easy, and I'm playing on normal, and there are 2 difficulty levels below that, so they're easy and very easy, so it's not very hard to compete in this game, because you can just put it on very easy, and I'm pretty sure everybody can beat it on very easy, especially with these flashback option you have. You just press Y. Well, I don't know what it is on the keyboard. I play with my Xbox controller on the PC. If I press Y, I will just show you in the next race. If you press the Y button, I will rewind what I just did and can just play it again up to 5 times per race, so the frustration level is not as high as some people think it is. So I'll show you one race on this little game out here. It's kinda new to me, even though it wasn't Grid, but it's a little bit different in here because you get instantly disqualified if you hit your opponent. This makes it quite difficult to compete in this type of race, but it's also fun to play because it is challenging. And that's what I always wanted from Grid, because Grid 1 was the campaign, I don't know, in some aspects it was too easy, especially the drift events were so easy, like even the expert or ninja robot difficulty level would never get like over 5 million points, which is just nothing. It is
another race for you
nothing.
today. Try to make up some places in the first few corners.
This is just a little race here, and see, show you that feature. I just press Y again, and I can do that corner again without having any kind of consequences within it. And I never did a race with that car, which kinda, let's say, how do I put this? Every car is unique in terms of how it handles, and they are not classified into game types, they are classified into car types, which means you can have different kind of cars. This is, for example, a drift car right here. It tends to drift around corners. But there are also balanced cars, grip cars, and so forth, which are a lot different. And you can kind of choose for yourself which car would suit your driving style best for one particular track. Which you sometimes kind of have to check out. I don't think this car is perfect for this one right here because I'm losing by far. I think I have to restart this. That's something you always gotta do, especially if you play on harder difficulties than easy. You will have to restart a lot of races because some of them are extremely hard and you gotta kind of get a perfect run through it in order to rank first on the scoreboard. Especially in one, I have one replay for it. It is one checkpoint race that I just recorded, that I just finished, and it kind of took me at least 12 tries to finish this race. It was absolutely horrible. But I'll show you later, but let me just restart this one here real quick. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'll just cut it later on. Or maybe after just this event, make another one later, but it is harder with Grid 1. It really is. And I will show you this replay in another video that I will upload simultaneously to this one. So you don't miss anything. You can just... I will put an annotation in the video. How about that? How does that sound? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? So you gotta stay focused. You can't just crash too much. And this is the hard part of it. Because the AI will make you crash a lot. Because they are so super aggressive, they will totally just get in your way, block you, right? Just run into you. See, this guy didn't even brake or anything, he just stayed on my line. And they will do this quite often. Even though they are, like, I don't want to say they have personality, but the AI definitely has few things to it where it behaves differently in different situations, and you will be able to memorize quite a few of these names, and you will see, okay, this is this guy, this AI guy right here, he's very aggressive, you gotta be careful. Oh, he's not very aggressive, he will like let me pass through and won't be any problem at all. It also depends on which club he belongs to. I mean, there are some which are extremely aggressive, some of them aren't. You'll just learn it by playing. And it makes it a little bit more versatile and challenging in my opinion. Because you gotta learn the tracks, you gotta learn how to compete in those game types. And you gotta learn which car to use for what, which is the most effective. And do I take a drift car or a balanced car or grip or whatnot? It depends on you and your racing style and how do you want to compete in each race. That makes it kind of interesting to me. Compared to Grid 1, which was also very good, but it lacked quite a few things. Also to look at the graphics, isn't this game beautiful? I think this looks even better than Hot Pursuit using the Frostbite engine. But that's just my opinion. And I think I'm gonna lose again. I'm gonna place third, which is not really what I wanted, but I'll just let it stand, maybe repeat the race later. So, this is it for part 1, I guess. I'll make another video later. Tell me your opinion. What do you think of Grid 2? Did you buy it? Do you like it? What don't you like? Do you share my opinion that the missing cockpit view is not really a bad thing? Tell me in the comments. I'm very excited for your opinions about this game. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I'm really having a lot of fun. So, as I said, I want to thank you for watching. See you guys next time, and take care.